power that appear to suffer from some hearing impairment.
Is that the way you would describe the current leadership in Imo State?
The current leadership in Imo State is the only way I would describe it is something I told you. After he leaves office, posterity will judge it.
No, describe for me. You're from Imo State.
Yeah.
Are you appalled in any way by the state of things in your state?
Who shouldn't be?
If you are, what is the state? How will you describe the current leadership in Imo State? In your own words.
You know, I have seen people use clueless. I don't want to say clueless.
It's already said already.
Would I say rudderless? No. I think everything you're asking me is already out there in the public. In a state where pensioners are not paid, civil servants are not paid, infrastructure is decaying. Those that you inherited has decayed under you. And let me tell you one truth. When you talk about administration, like I said earlier, it is very convenient for any other person, most politicians, to sit down, take a swipe at to curry public sentiments. I am not that kind of politician. I am not focusing on what the current administration has done right or wrong. I am not going to go after him as an individual. If you strengthen the institutions will do their job. I don't think it's about going after people like most people do. Let me get into office and then I'll jail you. It is not you. You're not the state. We begin to understand that, yes, you're leading, but strengthening the institutions, the capacity to be able to even proactively stop most of the things. The governor is just one person. Let's not forget that. Away from the governor, you have the commissioners that should do their jobs.
The commissioners are not elected. The governor is the one that is elected. Yes.
Are they doing their jobs?
If they are not doing their jobs, somebody should take responsibility.
You have a state assembly.
Yes.
That should be there to check the governor. What are they doing? What are they doing? So if you allow, if the institutions that are supposed to function, that are supposed to perform the oversight on the executive, not do what they are meant to do, then you have a total collapse of the system.
Okay, let's bring this.
Now you have a man that believes that he can call the whole shot because probably a whole lot of people are compromised. That is the truth about it.
Compromised. What is it that would be termed being compromised in politics?
Well, when we talk about compromise, it means when you leave what you're supposed to do at the state assembly to come begging for crumbs from the governor's table. Then you forget you let off what makes you an independent arm of government.
Does this also apply to the center?
It applies everywhere.
So how well is the House of Reps, where you are a member, how well have they been able to do
you must have seen that at the federal level,
yes,
right from the beginning of this section,
yes,
there has been no love lost between the executive and the legislative.
Yes, so Nigerians will say, yes, we've seen conflict, all right, but not headed to anywhere. Because after the conflict, we see you end up probably having a closed-door meeting with the executive, and you come out all smiling.
Also realize that
yes,
it is a process of resolution. You cannot be in conflict in perpetuity. Conflicts would always come, even in war.
Yes,
there's always room for resolution, and resolution can only come true when you dialogue. So we're not. You can't. It's democracy.
So the executive arm and the legislative arm are not at war.
The closed room sections happen everywhere, in every democratic life, in the United States, everywhere where there are issues of conflict. It is established that this is an issue of conflict, and then you go into closed door negotiations on how to resolve.
Okay, Honorable, your party, the People's Party, against the ruling party.
I don't agree with you. That's as Nigerians. If I get this cup, I will perform magic, I will do this, I will do that with this cup. Okay, fine. You've told Nigerians, cried and wailed, you wanted this cup. Nigerians have handed you over this cup.
But do what you want to do.
It is not left for Nigerians to make their choice. Like I keep saying, at the end of the day, the ultimate decision lies with the electorate. It is not just enough for anybody to turn around and condemn the government in power or anybody or any politician in power. The question is, how well have you done when you were supposed to vote? Most times I also take this back to the electorate. Any politician to bribe you, to give you money to vote for him, any politician that you see spending hundreds of millions to get into office, if you have a way of taking money, take from the man and run away from him. Don't vote him into power. Because most of them believe they have, for any young person, that they give 10,000 naira, 50, 100, 1 million to perpetrate violence and all the electoral malpractices that they do. They have also paid you for your unemployment.
Already ahead.
Ahead of time. They have also paid you for poor medical infrastructures and facility. They've actually paid you for, they've mortgaged you into slavery. And they've paid not just you, but your family members. Because when you have a family member that is sick, I know how many people within the last days, simply because they were rushed to the hospital in the government hospital.
Hold on to your thoughts. It's getting there, and we will get to that stage where the Honorable will unveil his dream and ambition, and indeed his plans for Imo people. We'll be right back. So you're saying that bottom approach to governance is what you want to do?
Transparency and prudency. Allow them, let the people know what is being allocated to the local government, what they are getting at the end of the day, so that you know you're close to your people. One, you're through the process of the election. Through election, not fixing your cronies. Hold on that. I would not. You're catching me on tape on this. I would not. And one of the things I promised them is that 2 months into my administration, elections will be held.
Into the local government offices.
Elections will be held. Free, fair, credible elections. Monitored by people. Let the people choose who they want. It does not matter which party.
Honorable Tony, let's bring you back to the national scene before we round up. 2019. Who's your candidate for president?
Oh, wow. I don't think
or you want the present administration to continue?
I don't think it's time for that yet.
Do you want to give another opportunity to this government?
You know the problem we have. You know the problem we have also.
Yeah.
With this question you just asked me, is that in Nigeria, 80% of the time we're practicing, up to 80% of the time we're practicing chimpanzee politics.
What is this chimpanzee politics?
Good. Chimpanzee politics is that politics. You know, in the chimpanzee kingdom, all they do is politics 70% of the time.
Really?
Yes, go and read up. What they keep plotting is how to maneuver, how to defeat, how to dethrone. They are territorial fighters. So 70% of the time, they are negotiating power. That is what happens. You can go.
So what's going on now? Is power being negotiated?
That is the chimpanzee politics. 70% of what is going on among politicians is chimpanzee politics. Then 30% leadership. But Nigeria will move forward when we do 70% leadership, 30% politics.
Chimpanzee. All right. Nigeria will move forward when we do 70% leadership and 30% chimpanzee politics. That's from Honorable Tony Nwolo. Of course, you've heard that he is going for governorship in Imo State. He's reeled out a bit of what he has at his mission, going to Imo State. That's Douglas House, isn't it? And then he's also talked about what should be held, how he should be held on some of these things he said here. On arrival, 2 months into office, he'll be conducting the local government and councillorship elections and all of that, saying that bottom approach to governance, that is taking leadership or governance to the people, is his mission in Imo State. He's also talked about how that he wants to leave certain steps, footprints behind for young people to follow. That money politics is not the only way out, but that you should think about those leadership qualities that will make you have social capital with which to negotiate power. And that's Nigeria right now for today. I hope you've picked a few of things from the Honorable who sponsored the Not Too Young to Run bill. That's a very important bill in our country today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Same station. Nigeria right now.
For innovative research-based analysis, fresh news and programs, join us on PTV, the People's Oriented Station, transmitting on Star Times Channel 120, showing across 36 states in Nigeria, and Channel 77 on Strong Decoder across 52 countries. Yes, you asked for it. Now you have the best of television. You can also follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen. People's Television, powered by you.
Soldiers helping Nigerian soldiers fight Boko Haram.
We will have to persuade Nigerian legislatures.
This is coming together of people who are confused.
Executive order should comply with the law.
I personally dissociate myself completely. Personally.
From this interview, because you have said
there had hardly been any administration.
No religious body in Nigeria validate the claims by the INEC chairman. It is.
People's Television Nigeria has gone mobile. You can now watch PTV Nigeria on the go anywhere in the world with real-time notifications. Just go to Google Play Store if you're on Android or Apple Store if you're on iOS. Search PTV Nigeria, download, it's free, it's easy. Now you can catch up with the latest news analysis and political discourse on the go. So stay connected with PTV, Nigeria's #1 online TV.
People's Television Nigeria has gone mobile. You can now watch PTV Nigeria on the go anywhere in the world. For real-time notifications, just go to Google Play Store if you're on Android or Apple Store if you're on iOS. Search for PTV Nigeria. Download. It's free. It's easy. And now you can catch up with the latest news analysis and political discourse on the go. So stay connected with PTV, Nigeria's #1 online TV. People's Television Nigeria has gone mobile. You can now watch PTV Nigeria on the go anywhere in the world. For real-time notifications, just go to Google Play Store if you're on Android or Apple Store if you're on iOS. Search for PTV Nigeria. Download. It's free. It's easy. And now you can catch up with the latest news analysis and political discourse on the go. So stay connected with PTV, Nigeria's #1 online TV. People's Television Nigeria has gone mobile. You can now watch PTV Nigeria on the go anywhere in the world. For real-time notifications, just go to Google Play Store if you're on Android or Apple Store if you're on iOS. Search for PTV Nigeria. Download. It's free. It's easy. And now you can catch up with the latest news analysis and political discourse on the go. So stay connected with PTV, Nigeria's #1 online TV.
My name is Femi Anikulapo Kuti. This is just to tell you, beg you, plead with you. Don't let anybody lure you into being violent. It's very important for us to have a peaceful elections. We need to think about the future of this country, of our children. We can be a great nation. And the first step is desist from being violent. Let's have a peaceful elections.
Usual, I am excited today. Like AY has done a whole lot for people. I'm not just his baby mama, I am his manager. And we all know that Wizkid had a numbers of baby mamas. And
he said you don't need some leaders of the National Assembly.
The worst form of democracy is said to be better than the best form of military regime.
We are trying to build political blocks.
Just days after he defected from your party, I believe the politics taken too far.
Members of the new board of Police Service Commission.
You know, that's also the fact that his seat should be declared vacant because we have some states that have experienced, you know, some level of insecurity.
The headship or the leadership of the Senate or the House of Representatives.
But I have gone beyond that now, beyond partisanship.
I don't think a lot of you know the crisis in the embassy.
We know that the people of the country are getting more information about what is happening to us.
With what you know about the person, you will go ask yourself.
But one of the things I've come to observe is that
I be Agberu. That made me like this Agberu.
He don't need PVC. He don't need PVC. I was trying to convince him.
News emerged that Jones Abiri, a Bielsa-based journalist, is out on bail.
And there's nothing, of course, that makes them to have this guy.
As a citizen, first of all, every citizen has the right. What is happening in society, what is happening everywhere around him.
From that day, Saraki knew that he was a madman in the APC.
He should ask his people who leaked the information. That is his business.
This is not the first time JSS was taking over the National Assembly.
It may be extremely very difficult to remove a Senate president.
But the question is the viability of most of these 91 political parties.
Of course, you can't prosecute without investigation.
It will be easier for you to have those people with the like minds to join you.
Soldiers helping Nigerian soldiers fight Boko Haram.
We will have to persuade Nigerian legislatures.
This is coming together of people who are confused.
Executive order should comply with the law.
I personally dissociate myself completely. Personally.
From this interview, because you have
said there had hardly been any administration.
Under the law, no religious body in Nigeria
validate the claims by the INEC chairman. It is
You're watching People's Television, your people's preferred station, powered by you.
AMVCA 2018, a worthy celebration of Africa's growing movie talent. Falz becomes first Nigerian artist to win 2 AMVCAs.